Alright guys, it's William here. Welcome to my channel. So if you're new here, welcome. This channel is all about programming, about app development, about game development, about incorporation of artificial intelligence, and you're watching a series of video about Swift UI as well as the iOS app development. So I'm going to use Swift UI to develop all our app. And yeah, let's continue. We already discussed about I think let me guess, we discussed about ZStack, about the I think yeah, let me look at my previous recording. Yeah, we discussed ZStack as well as ZStack, and today's video we're going to talk about ZStack, and this is sort of like a turning point, and we are going to make our app much more complex. So I'm going to introduce you guys how to yeah, adding more materials, adding more resources to your app. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. And yeah, so I already added the asset here, which will be my drawing of our app dev intro. Okay, so if you are interested, I got another channel that sharing my experience of how I draw, and yeah, and this is one of my drawings. So all the thumbnail is my drawing, adding all the illustration here. I know nothing about drawing. I just started learning, and I'm also improving. So yeah, let me just use this drawing as a example. So iOS app intro, and the fastest way of intro of sort of imports any of the resources to your app is to just click it as XC assets and just click and drag here, or drag it here, and you can see it's already imported. You don't need to worry about 1x, 2x, 3x. This is just like a multiple. Okay, so you just pre-made different sizes of the image and make your app run smoother when they load the resources. So it's like pre-made without actually scale your image. I don't need to worry about that because we're going to use this as a example. Okay, so previously we used this sort of default setting image as well as text. The image is a system image, so you don't need to worry too much about how to import the image. But we're going to use our customer image, which will be iOS. So let me just do that. Okay, so first let me just change this image to our image, which will be iOS. Okay, and this is definitely too large, so I'm going to rescale that. So image scale, instead of use image scale, I'm going to use this dot and resizable. Okay, so which means that it can be resized, and I'm going to adding a certain frame to it. So let me just delete everything, dots, and I'm going to add a frame, and that frame will be have a certain width and height. The width maybe 300, and then the height we haven't specified out yet, so the height will be so maybe 200. Let me just try that. Yeah, I think maybe 180. Maybe the width, I'm going to increase that to yeah, pretty good. And yeah, this is sort of the vertical stack that we use that. But yeah, let's introduce you guys some of the interesting maneuver. For example, I like this text to be shown above this image. How to do that? So we're going to use ZStack. So instead of using vertical stack, so 1 and 2, up and down, we're going to use ZStack to make this part of the text above the image. And yeah, because you can't hardly see this, so let's change the color as well. So you can change the text color by say the foreground color duplicate function. yeah, rename to foreground style. Yeah, let's use this foreground style. Yeah. Okay, and yeah, let's add in the color here. So for example, let me change that to a cyan. Can I do that? Maybe brown, cyan. Let me just use cyan. Okay, I change that to cyan, and yeah, I can even add an offset to it. So for example, I can move it up or move it down. Right now, I'm sort of trying to scale it up. So let me just change the font as well. So fonts, and I'm going to use the system font and make a specific size of say 30. Okay, it's definitely pretty big, much bigger, and yeah, pretty good. And maybe I'm going to move it up a little bit. So you can adding offset. Offset basically just yeah, adding certain coordinates. So for example, you can say coordinate, you don't want to move x-axis, so just 0 on one axis. So it's like adding to his original position. So you're going to offset by say 100, and let's see. Yeah, maybe too much, maybe just 80. Yeah, pretty good. So let me scale this up a little bit. I think we got this scaling here. So you can see that on the right side, this is definitely above this image. So it's sort of floating above the original stack. So stacked above, and let me use a pen. Alright, I got my screen brush. Let me quickly sketch it out. So basically, the vertical stack, ZStack, is something like this. Okay, so up and down. So you move up, you move down. You want to a layout like something like this. You're going to use ZStack a lot. Okay, and what about horizontal stack? So edge stack is this axis. So edge stack, something like this. So for example, you like a layout like you're reading a book. Okay, left and right, so vertically this is the edge stack, and so I'm going to draw a little V-stack here. So V-stack is like a axis that's pointing at you. Okay, so so for example, you want something to lay above a certain thing, or float above certain thing, or go underneath it, and you can use the ZStack. And yeah, and the modern app design is a sort of the combination and of these three together, as well as all this sort of animation and all the resources. For example, we use our custom image at the as our assets. Okay, we draw that. In reality, you might use some copyright image that you bought, or maybe you're working in a big company, or your company already hire someone who can design things and sort all the things out for you. Okay, so yeah, I think that's pretty much all about these stacks, and quick review of what we have learned. And don't forget, yeah, if you're still there, I really need your help right now. I'm trying to apply for YouTube Partner Program, and it really helped me a lot if you subscribe to my video. Okay, so thank you so much for your help, and if you think my video is helpful, please give me a thumb up, and I will see you at next video. Bye. Yeah, where's my recording? Sorry about that. Where's my recording? Okay, bye, for real.